power of reflection. So I really recommend that after this workshop, and I know you already reflect, and I'm not saying that you don't and that you don't do it well, but I think what you have to challenge yourself to do is to think of as many possible ways that you can get the kids to reflect in your classes, and then give them multiple ways to do so. Because again, just to re-emphasize that you're getting inside of the kids' heads, and the thoughts that they're putting down on paper is their thought process, and it goes back to not only the physical development but the cognitive development, right? Everything you did today, I was saying that a lot of the activities, you're experiencing a series of different emotions of frustration. You cannot have one without the other. You know, who did I talk to on Twitter last night about emotion?
Yes.
Somebody sent me, yes. So we were talking about, trying to bring those elements: cognitive reflection, emotional reflection, social reflection, physical reflection. So there's not just one way to do it. So you have to start thinking of ways to do this. And the feedback I got was about more ways to show assessment. And that's what today's sessions are all about. Assessment comes from the form of feedback, general feedback. So we're preparing our students to be able to give authentic feedback to one another. And you do that through modeling. Obviously the teacher models it, and then you teach the students how to break down the concept of, instead of just saying it's good, to break good down into mini components and be able to describe what good looks like. So it's something that you have to really, really reflect on at any point in your career. And if you're lucky enough to do it in the first few years of teaching, that's great. You know, it takes teachers years to really develop that sense. So it's really important to walk away from this workshop today, and when you have ideas and you're going home and you're on the train and you begin your classes next week, you're always thinking about ways that you can better implement reflection into the lessons. And that's why I got one question about, okay, I've got 40 kids in a class, it's impossible. No, it's not impossible. It's not impossible to assess. Getting kids to reflect on a continual basis takes the pressure off you, because it's another tool for you to use that's easy. So you create a bank of reflection questions, right? So it actually takes the pressure off because you have another way to assess them. The biggest challenge is making sure the photocopies are ready, that you have sharpened pencils. It becomes more the organizational issues of getting things ready. So again, I'm not saying that you're not doing a good job with reflection. I've seen a lot of examples of good reflection, but it's continuing to challenge you on a much, much deeper level to break reflection down into those 4 different areas rather than just physical, because it's all a part of developing the whole child, right? So we're going to go on lunch, and we'll keep it at a half an hour because we still have quite a lot to do. Okay, so that's it. Lunchtime. Thanks.